Good morning, everyone. I'm Sarah with Fisher Price Ranch. First off, please subscribe and hit that notification bell for updates on our next videos. So if you guys saw my video I posted early this morning, that was taken yesterday as we prepared for the storm that was coming in. The Weather Channel or whatever said that we were going to get rain last night, rain today, and snow tomorrow. So like I said in my other video, don't trust the Weather Channel. Let me show you what happened. So this is what happened. We got snow instead of rain, and it's really hard to see, but it is still it's still snowing right now. It's just really, really light, tiny snowflakes. So obviously we're not getting rain, we're getting snow. So who knows how much we're gonna get, because it's supposed to go today and tomorrow. So I knew the birds would be out here quite a bit with the colder weather, so I did put out extra feed for them. So they're out here enjoying their bird seed. And then unfortunately our pond still has not been finished. I sealed it like 3 more times. Somehow I'm missing the hole where it's leaking. It's a very slow leak now, but it does still leak. So unfortunately it's still not done yet. But luckily this weather is only supposed to last for a couple of days, and then it's supposed to get warm again, so maybe I'll have another chance to get it done. So it's been a couple hours, and you can see how much snow we're already getting, and it's still coming down. Now you can see the snowflakes. But I wanted to show you guys the amount of birds that we've been getting. It's hard to see because they're dark birds, but if you look close, there's probably a good 30 of them right there. And that's not including what's up in the tree and what's running around the whole yard. They're all over the place. So this is why I bought food, because they're just flocked here for the water. And now that the storm has moved in, they're taking shelter in the trees and coming in for feed. But we were supposed to get rain today, so as you can see, that's obviously not happening. And this is supposed to last through tomorrow. We probably already got, I don't know, I'd say almost 2 inches now. So who knows how much that we're supposed to get. I wish I had that job where I could always be wrong and still have my job. It would be great. But anyway, they expected us to get a ½ inch of rain and then about 1.1 inches of snow today. So we didn't get any rain, and I'll show you how much snow we actually got, and it's not done yet. So here's how much snow we really got. That's probably about 7 or 8 inches on the rail, and some of it's already kind of blown away a little bit. And we're still expecting more. So we've still got a couple more hours before the storm clears, so who knows how much we'll actually end up with. But the birds are still all out there. So this is why we always prepare for the worst. Alright guys, so we're going to head outside in a minute. I want to show you guys what's going on with the girls. But first, we finished harvesting our green onions, and I want to show you how it turned out. So this is my herbal cabinet. We've got all sorts of stuff, dried foods in here. We've got lobster mushrooms that we've gotten from out in the woods. We've got New Mexico hatch chilies in here. All different herbs, but so here is all the green onions that we kept in like chive form, and they're all dried. And then here, I'll show you this real quick, is our green onion powder. Here we go. So you would use it the same as you would like cooking with your regular white onion powder, but we use the greens, and I think it's really good. It's real flavorful, and it's a good way not to waste any of the onion. Also, here are tomatoes. So you can see we have quite a bit that are ripening. So I've just been laying them out as they're starting to change, so I've got to do it again. Like these ones are starting to change color. A lot of the yellow ones too. So anyway, they are ripening, which is great. Also, somebody told me that if you put your green tomatoes into a bag with a slice or a chunk of apple, that there's something that the apple sets off that actually makes your tomatoes change color to ripen faster. So we may try that, but we also might leave some green and do some other projects with them. Fried green tomatoes, or even green tomato salsa, or whatever. But this is exciting that we're actually going to be able to use some of our tomatoes. And then this is that oregano that I got from a friend. We're letting it dry. Normally I hang it up like I do with those. This is our basil from the garden. But I didn't get to it, but it's fine. It's drying here on our table. And it's almost there. I think another day or two and it'll be ready to put into a jar. So the good thing about Arizona winter is that it melts fast. This is only, let's see, the last footage that you guys saw of the snow, that was about 36 hours ago. And we had the 8 inches, and as you can see, it's already quite a bit melted. So I wouldn't doubt if it's gone by today. Well, good morning, Zara. Good morning. How we doing, huh? Hi. Hi, crazy girl. Good morning. Good morning. Good girl. Looks like the dogs have had some visitors in their barn. Hi, guys. Everybody's chilling in here. So here's a quick update on the heaters. Now these, like I said, these heaters are meant for 30 gallons or less. And as you can see, this is not frozen whatsoever. Whereas their other stock tank is solid ice. So that'll just show you guys how awesome these things work. So definitely try them if you need them. They're awesome. So this is what I was saying before, why I like to clean the, oh, I'm sorry, Thor wants to say hi. Hi, Thor. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Hi. Hi, stay down. Anyway, why I like to clean the goat pen, because now, it's currently frozen, but now we're going to have to deal with a mucky mess for a few days while it dries out. So that's unfortunate. Alright, so Marsala here, I did not get it on video. It was kind of spur of the moment thing. She was out here flirting with Bazooka through the fence, and so I put her in there, and she bred with him. So unfortunately, it does look like she did not take like we originally had thought, so that is a big bummer. So I guess now we gotta wait another 5 months, as long as she takes this time. Now, she was bred with Buddy before. I didn't want to have to deal with dragging another buck up here and all the fiasco, so I just went ahead and threw her in with Bazooka, and he did successfully breed her. So, that's a big bummer that she is not 3 months pregnant. So, starting over. Unfortunately, this is part of breeding. They don't always take when you want them to. Now, another bummer is yesterday, Divinity is screaming her head off. I was at work. Brandon come running out, thought something was wrong. And there is. She's also in heat. So she also did not take. If you guys saw my other video, I told you guys that I was a little worried that they didn't seem like they were pregnant, and I was right. So unfortunately, we are starting over with Divinity and Marsala. Good news is Coconut was in heat yesterday. I'm sure she's still in heat now. So anyway, finally they're breeding. This is after her treatment, and we're hoping that she will take this time, because this is kind of her last chance with us. If she doesn't take, then we can't use her, unfortunately. So I'm really, 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 really hoping that she takes. I would love to have kids out of her. She's such a nice doe. And like I said before, she has gotten pregnant last year and miscarried. So we're hoping maybe that she just didn't fully clean out and had a little infection in her uterus, so we treated her for that. Hopscotch here was in heat, and I didn't see if she got bred, but we're going to mark it on the calendar. And I think what we'll do is in 30 days we'll go ahead and draw blood on the 4. So we'll do a blood test on Coconut, Hopscotch, Divinity, and Marsala, just to confirm, because now that I know that they didn't take last time, I don't want to sit around and hope that they took and waste more time. So we'll definitely do some blood draws in about a month. So the other doe that I wasn't so sure if she took or not, like I had mentioned also before, was Dippin' Dot, and she was flirting with Bazooka when we brought him over, and I was a little worried that she was not pregnant also. I still don't know for sure, but she didn't let him breed like the other girls did, and she didn't have any interest in him the next day at all. So I'm wondering if, well, I guess I should say I'm hoping that it's just the hormones and that she is actually pregnant already. So I did write it down because I left him overnight, just in case he did breed her, but I'm hoping that she's already bred, but I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know why we're having such issues in the last year with breeding our goats. So I did want to mention that this is why we planted ryegrass, that even in the snow it will stay green. We were down to about 5 degrees yesterday morning, so it was a heavy freeze, and the grass is still standing up. It's still very happy, and it's going to continue to grow for at least another month or so. So that's part of the reason that we planted our rye, because it is very cold hardy. So we will be seeing green grass, hopefully, through the winter. Alright, so it looks like I'm not going to change it yet until we know what's going on with the girls or until it gets closer. But this is why I like my whiteboard. As you guys had seen, I filled out everybody that bred to there, and then now I've had to add quite a few breedings. And so obviously some of them up here we're going to have to erase and move down. So that is one reason why I like my whiteboard. So I think once we do pregnancy checks on the 4, we will erase this board and move everybody where they're supposed to be. So anyway, I hope it works this time. So as you can see, even an experienced breeder like me still has issues breeding her goats. They do not do it when you want them to, of course, and they always give you a big headache. But hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. I hope these 4, possibly 5. I don't know what's going on with Dippin' Dot yet. We did do that blood test on her that said she was pregnant, so I just don't understand why she was acting like that when we brought Bazooka up. But I'm really hoping that it was just the hormones and that she is actually pregnant. So we should be able to start feeling babies kicking inside of her, so I think we might get a hold of her and just kind of feel her belly for a little bit, see if we feel anything. But as far as the other 4 girls, let's keep our fingers crossed. I really hope that we can get kids out of them. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.